to my channel. This is Naja here with Budgeting the Bacon, where I talk about how we save money, earn money, as well as us destroying our mortgage debt. And today's video is going to be a mid-year check-in for our goals that we set out for 2022 and just showing you guys some of the progress that we have made. And I've got some exciting updates to share with you guys. But first and foremost, I want to thank you all for coming back to my channel. If you are a returning Bacon Bit Squad member, really appreciate you guys for holding me down, sticking with me. I've mostly been semi-active, not really active on IG, so thank you guys for following me along over there regarding the Mortgage Monday updates. And to those of you all that are new subscribers, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you guys and you finding some type of value in the content that I am providing, and you have decided to go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Let's go ahead and get into this video. So these are the goals that I had previously written down for 2022. Just a small recap. First one is to pay off the mortgage by 12/31/2022. Second goal was to focus more time on family time / my boys. 3 was to increase total income up to 20K. And number 4 is take health seriously, wellness appointments, follow-ups, eating, physical activity. And so I'm just going to go through each one of them and let you guys know basically where I'm at in the process. For 1, pay off the mortgage by 12/31/2022. So if you've been following along on my IG, I think the last couple of posts I mentioned that this date may actually get pushed back to April 2023 unless there's some type of windfall that comes or something like that. Just being a little bit more cautious, still applying extra payments to the principal payments. However, not going super hard, although I am going harder than what I did last year. So the payments have upped themselves substantially, okay? But still kind of being a little bit reserved because, you know, things are kind of shaky in the world right now. And so just want to make sure that everything is shored up as far as finances, savings, investing, things like that. Still doing all of that. That has not changed. Just being a little bit more cautious with the coins that come in. So if it's not paid off by December 31st, 2022, which is in 6 months, for sure it will be paid off by April 2023. And I will definitely keep you guys updated on that, as well as continue to share about the journey. I've just been giving like small little updates on IG. So if you're not following me over on IG, what are you waiting for? You should be. Go ahead and get over to IG and follow me. Look for me, Budgeting the Bacon. You will see me on there. Go ahead and click that follow and you will definitely get some posts about Mortgage Monday and a couple little other updates that I do on there. Number 2, focus more on family time / the boys. I've definitely been doing that. I've been trying to make sure that I do individual time with my boys because they are at such varying ages. I have a 13-year-old and I have a 5-year-old, so their needs, their wants, just their overall mindset is a whole lot different than if they were closer in age. So I do spend time with them. We were doing like family game nights and everything. However, it started getting really busy at work. You know, if you are a teacher, you know the second semester of school is just a hot mess express, especially going into April and May. Just call it all quits at that point. With the number of testing and projects and just end of the year wrap-ups, it just gets really crazy. And then also my son was in sports where he ran track, so that was a thing also. But yeah, so I've definitely been spending more time with my boys together and again separately. And so I've been kind of continuing that for here in the summertime, which has been great. It's just so hot here in Texas that it's just hard to do anything outside wise as far as activities. But do plan on hitting up some water parks and maybe some splash pads for my little guy, just so that we can have something to do, and it's still within budget. And it definitely has been a focus, especially when my older son was in track. I was pretty much at every meet that he had, and really proud of him. Number 3, increase total income up to $20K. Now this one right here, I do have like I guess you could say like a cheat sheet breakdown right here that I will be sharing about how that is going so far. So it's pretty much going to be sort of for the first 6 months, although I don't include my June check in these calculations, because I don't get paid for June I don't get paid for May/June until the end of June. So I don't know how much my check is going to be, because every month my check is different. Just kind of break it down. So for January, I made an extra $147.87. For February, there was an extra $722.85, and that included a bonus that I received at work. March, it was an extra $248.73. April, an extra $188.20. And then for May, it was an extra $228.55. Obviously for June, I don't have that just yet. But total extra just for my regular job, job that I have, it was $1,536.20. Okay, and that pretty much because I was getting a robotics stipend every month, because I'm also the robotics teacher. If you didn't know, I'm a technology teacher, but I do teach professional communications as well as health education and principles of information technology. Yeah, so I did get a stipend for that. I also went on ahead and volunteered with pay, of course, with pay, to do lunch monitoring duty like 2 or 3 times a week, and that was $25 each time that I did it for 30 minutes. Pretty much I'm just watching the kids, making sure there's no fights that break out, making sure that they clean up afterwards. 30 minutes, $25, super easy. I would definitely do it again this next school year. So if I was to sub for another teacher, because another teacher had to be out, and so I had to pick up their class, that was also like an extra $25 for an hour, or each time that you sub. From January through, I'll say January through June, because some of this encompassed this month, I received $1,500 as a thank you gift from someone, and I didn't expect it. I was really grateful for it, and it came right on time, because I was in the middle of planning my summer trip that I will be taking here in July, and the money came in, and it was basically the amount that I needed for my trip to pretty much cover everything. There's just like a little bit of cost that I have to cover, but this pretty much covers everything, and I didn't have to come out of my own savings for it. So I'm so grateful and so thankful for that, because again, it was totally unexpected, and yeah, that was great. I also received $150 for my birthday. My birthday was back in April, and so I received that money for my trip that I took back in April. And so a couple other things that I want to go ahead and share are that I do use apps, websites in order to earn extra money. And so I haven't cashed out those apps or those websites since probably December. I haven't cashed out anything for January. So I'm just going to kind of give you guys like a rough breakdown of what I have for each one of the apps and or the websites that I use. If you want to check out any of these apps that I'm talking about, you can go down in my description box. I have like a whole list of all the apps that I use, along with referral codes that you can use. You'll either get points or you'll get cash or gift card for signing up using my referral, and then I'll get something as well. Okay, so it's a win-win situation for both of us. So definitely, if you're interested, if you have not used any of these before, or you just want some more information, you can definitely email me. My email address is in the description box, and I will share more information with you to get you more comfortable, just so that you're knowledgeable and know what's going on. But I have been using these apps and websites for years, never been scammed, and yes, you can make money with them. Okay, so with my credit card rewards, I have about $100 that I will be cashing out for cash. With Fetch rewards, I've got $15 in gift cards. Receipt Hog, I have $10 cash. Receipt Pal, I have a $25 gift card that I'll be cashing out. The S'more app, $20 gift card. Surveys on the Go, that's a favorite of all of ours, $27.15 cash. My coins here that I have been pretty much saving, hopefully you guys can see this, that I have been pretty much saving all year. It's about $70. The Ibotta app, I have like $18.49 in here now, but it will be $20 when I cash it out. And then also this website called InstaGC, I have used it for years. I will be cashing out $50 on there. Total for that, or those apps and websites I just talked about, it will be $337.15. So with the $1,536.20 from my income from the job for the first 5 months, the $1,500 gift, the $150 gift, the $337.15 in cash and gift cards, that will bring the grand total to $3,523.35 extra that I have earned from January through June of 2022. And that averages about, if you want to do like a breakdown, about an extra $587.23 each month. Again, that doesn't include June's paycheck, but once I get that, I can factor that in as well. So I guess you could say we're kind of well on our way to up to earning the 20K. Is 3,000 20K? No, but you know what? It's progress and it's steps, and I'm very happy with it. Also, I have some money in a side hustle envelope of just money that has been left over since from January through March that I did not spend, and this is $490 in here. So speaking of money, I did receive a raise at my job, which was awesome. I thought it was going to be one amount, but apparently it was a lot more than what I had thought and anticipated. And now I'm kind of wondering why I got such a large amount of a raise. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I know that my work ethic has been on point for the school year. I know what I've done. I know what I've brought to the table. I know what I've been able to accomplish. This was my 3rd year being a teacher, which will obviously end up going on to my 4th year. But I definitely want to, I'm definitely grateful for the blessing that it was. This by far was the largest raise that I have had probably in quite some time. And when I say that, it's just being at an employer and getting a raise. I did get a raise when I went from one job to another. It was a $15,000 bump, but I knew that it was going to be that because I was going into a different position, which was this teaching position. And so this time my raise was actually 20%, guys. 20%, which is crazy because I've never had a raise that large before. Okay, and again, I'm very, very grateful for it. I was not expecting it whatsoever. My principal ended up calling me, telling me that she really petitioned for me to get it, and I got it. So I'm super, super grateful, super blessed, and I can't wait to see what the future holds. It will definitely increase and get me to this amount here, up to 20K. So we're gonna see how things play out. I'm also supposed to be getting a bonus in October, and I believe there's another bonus that I possibly could be getting at the end of September. Not sure, that's not really definite, but I'm just thankful and grateful for everything. And guys, as you know, my apps and my websites, and just things that I do to sell and all of that, that does not stop whatsoever. It does not stop. And also, I just thought about it. I didn't add in any of the eBay sales that I've had from January all the way up to this time. So the amount is actually incorrect. It's actually more that I've been able to make, but that's neither here nor there. So that's how that's going with the increased total income up to 20K. 4, taking health seriously, wellness appointments, follow-ups, eating, physical activity. Since the end of February going into March, I have been going to the gym faithfully, guys. I have lost about, let's see, since October of last year, October 24th, as a matter of fact, of last year, I have lost 27 pounds so far. It has not been easy whatsoever. I have lost, let me see, about 20 pounds since the end of February going into the beginning of March. So you might as well say March all the way up into this time frame. I have lost 20 pounds, countless inches, and it has been a work in progress. At one point I was going to the gym 4 or 5 days a week. I was going pretty hard. I've kind of slowed down a little bit. I go 3 to 4 days a week, but I'm about to rev it up because I'm about to go on vacation. So I'm trying to slim down just a little bit before then. But it really has been a lot of discipline and eating, really. So, I mean, it means that I don't eat the sexiest looking foods, you know. I've really cut back as far as what I eat. I'm eating more lean, you know, protein, such as, you know, grilled chicken, salmon, a whole lot. Just really slimming it down. Salads with pretty much like lunch and dinner. Also, the way that I was able to increase my income and really just do well was taking my lunch to work, taking my lunch and my snacks, and not eating food out while at work pretty much ever since February, March time frame. So that has all done me well, and the results, I mean, the results are there. Do I have a long way to go still? Yes, I do. I have about 43 pounds still that I want to lose. Some people are like, oh my gosh, you're gonna look like a stick or a twig. You know, I'll reevaluate as I move further down the scale, but for right now I have been consistently losing, and also drinking a lot of water has been very helpful as well. Make sure you guys stay hydrated, especially if you are here in Texas. We are at 100 plus degrees pretty much like every single day. So drinking water is a must in order to stay hydrated and just, you know, overall for your body and your well-being. And so I have been doing my appointments this summer because this is like the perfect time for me to do it since I'm off. I actually had my mammogram appointment, so I know I posted something on IG and it probably rubbed a couple people the wrong way because of how I displayed the message. But guys, if you actually knew me in real life, not just here on camera, I don't really mince my words. I pretty much say it like how it is. So yeah, it was, the post was very much like, girl, you just laid it all out there. Yes, I did. Because there's too many of us that are waiting until the last minute to go to the doctor, and or, you know, get treatment and or get seen about things that we know have been lingering. We're losing too many of us. We're losing too many of us over things that we can go and get seen. And I know that there's issues and things like that. I'm not discrediting that or discounting that or anything like that, but definitely go get yourself checked out. Even if it's just your annual appointment, please just go get your annual appointment if that's all that you that's all that you can do. Okay, so I've been doing my appointments. I've had like 2 eye appointments. I've had my mammogram appointment. I've got my women's wellness appointment coming up. I have to schedule my dentist appointment. And I've also scheduled my kids' appointments as well, so that they can get everything done here during the summertime. And that way there's no issues or anything like that. And they'll be good to go for the next 6 months up to a year, pretty much. So that's how I'm doing that. The mortgage is now at $35,082. There's another payment that will come out this Monday, which will go ahead and bring the mortgage balance down to, let's see, $34,582. So we will be up under the 35K mark. It's crazy because it's getting very, very close to being at zero, which is what we want. And I can definitely, I just know that things will change once this mortgage is paid off. Things will change. It won't be so, tight. Not like we don't live or anything now, but things will be better. There will be more opportunities, and that we'll be able to take advantage of. So yes, guys, this is the mid-year update. I know it's probably a little bit longer than what I stated, but I wanted to make sure that I give you guys some details about things that are going on. If you have any questions about any of the things that I commented on here, definitely leave them down in the comment section, and or you can go over to IG and ask me there. You can send me a private message or leave it in the comment section of the thumbnail for this particular video that has come out. Alright guys, until the next video, thank you guys so much for being here. I really, really appreciate you guys. Until the next video, bye!